Afternoon everybody, my name's Chris and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a bit of a put together on a day by day basis. I'm going to do a little bit of filming this week, each day in the greenhouse. It's obviously too wet and horrible to be over the allotment or in the garden, but there's still lots to do. I still need to get some peppers potted on, I've got flowers to pot on, need to have a little tidy up in here, get under there sorted out so I can get that all turned over and fed, ready for the greenhouse tomatoes. So there's lots of things to do. But like I say, it's going to be a day by day video. Today's Monday, the video will go up on Friday evening after I've recorded the last one. So sit back with a cup of tea and enjoy. And if you do enjoy, please subscribe. Then you'll find out when I put new videos up. And also give me the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I don't mind. And put a little comment as well, which is always good. Always put good interaction. So put your comments below. I've replied to all comments. Always have, always will. So, enjoy the videos, and I'll catch you in a bit. Welcome back. It's Monday afternoon. I haven't been in from work long. I thought I'd pop down the greenhouse and do a couple of little jobs that I was meant to do a week or so ago. I never got round to, which is moving these into some bigger pots. These are the chili peppers. These ones are the habaneros. Now we've had a bit of a mixed growth on these. As you can see, some of these are doing really, really well. We've got one there that don't know what's happened to that, but we'll discard that. And we've got these ones that are not really doing that well. Now all the seed has come out the same packet. I've used the same compost. They basically sat next to each other like that in the tray. So I don't know. But anyway, we're going to put them on. See if it makes any difference to them. And to give them a bit more room to grow. So we're just going to pop a bit in the bottom there. Now some of these are dry, which are going to be a little bit more difficult to get out. But they should just pop out like that. There's the plant. You see the roots doing quite well down the bottom. So a bit of compost in the bottom. Then we just pop that in like so. And I tend to break the sides down just to fill in the gaps. And then just backfill it. Like so. Done. And pop that in there. Now, the sun's out at the moment, but you wouldn't believe, before I put this camera on, it was absolutely falling down with rain. And as the rain disappeared over that way, the sun come out from behind me, and I can feel the sun on the back of my neck, and I can see the rain coming down out there. It's not every day that you can feel that. So how's all your chili peppers doing out there? Are they doing good? Did they all germinate? Survive? What's the size of them? Pop your comments down below and let us know. And also let us know whereabouts in the country are you? Or if you're even in this country. Because obviously we're different parts of the country and different parts of the world. Sowing and planting out times vary. So it'll be quite interesting to find this out. So like I say, pop a little comment down below and let me know. Pepper's all done now. Found a load of these under the shelf there. Brand new, not even open. So I thought I might as well use them. Save me using the tape. So they're done. I will reuse these because these will last me a good couple of years. Nail varnish remover gets rid of that. So it's a little sit down job in a cold and wet night with a cup of tea or cocoa or Horlicks, whatever your favourite little beverage is on a cold night. So they will get reused as they are plastic. So I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to be doing the flowers. I think I'm going to go in, put these on the computer, this video, and add it to the next one. I'll see you soon. Good evening. Welcome to a nice Tuesday evening. The clouds are nice and blue, or white should I say at the moment, with a reasonably blue sky. Just a quick one this evening. I'm going to be potting on these that I showed you the other day, which is number 74 in my little list of things, which is the Love Lies Bleeding. I'm going to try at some point and get 30 plants out of this, if not more. So I'm going to try and take these ones out because they're a bit bigger, and I'll leave the rest in until they get a bit bigger, and then we'll pot them on. So a quick little rundown. Put them into these size pots. There's a multi-purpose and the special mix. But I'm going to move you down so you get a little closer look of how they actually come out the compost, and we'll see what sort of a root system they've got on them. There you go. Hope you can see a bit clearly now. I've moved the camera in a lot closer. So anyway, let's have a little go, see if we can get some of these out. Now if you remember what I said about these in a previous video, I think it was yesterday's one actually, when you're taking these out, if you break anywhere along there, it'll be no good. You've broken the main stem, which is the cycle of food that goes to the flower. So let's have a go and try and get these out. So you can, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 in there, so I'm going to get 5 pots ready. The less disturbance to the roots, the better. So you need to get them straight out of there, straight in the pot, and straight into a bath of water, so they can all soak in and settle down before they know they've been moved. that's all done. Right, where to stick this? Just there. The fork bit. Now we put this in a little way away. You don't put it right in next to the plant there because we don't know how big the roots are. We don't want to damage the roots. So we move it as far back as we can and try and lift that gently. And then we put that like so. See there, you can prise them apart, and they do come apart quite easily. Here you go. Try and keep as much of the root ball on it as possible. You can see the little roots coming out the bottom there. That is a nice strong plant. Pop it in like that. When pushing it down as well, try not to put your fingers too close to the stem because it is so easy to snap the stem when doing it. So there's one. I've got a little tray of water over the back, so straight in the tray of water. Now this does need to be quite quick, but also needs to be delicate. Try and push the soil round the root ball and push it down. Don't try and push the plant down. Now we've got a little bit of a baby one in there, which, see, these have got 4 leaves on now, which are the 2 seed leaves, and we've got 2 true leaves coming out. So these are ideal. These are ideal to put in now. But we're going to have a go at that little baby one that's in there. And see if it wants to take. There's sometimes you move them on too early and they don't like it, and they don't like their new surroundings, and they sort of think to themselves, if plants can think, which some gardeners I've spoken to on the internet, they do all weird and wonderful things with their flowers. They seem to just give up and say, oh, I don't like my surroundings. No, I don't like this at all. It's too dry, it's too wet, I'm not used to it. And off they go and die. Right, there's that little baby one. There's not a lot of strength in there at all. It was bending quite a lot, but we'll give it a go. You can only but try. And you never know, that might be the best plant out of all of them. One more. Oh, I made one over there earlier, didn't I? Never mind. Okay, and that's the last one for a minute. Stick a bit more in there. That's that done. So that's 5 done for a minute. I'm going to pick a few more out. Got lots of little ones still coming through. So there you go. Ed, I've got a dilemma for you. I'll stick you back up on the tripod and I'll show you my little dilemma. You may be able to help me out. Now in my potting list, number 27, according to my list, this is meant to be a tomato. Doesn't look like a tomato to me. It's meant to be a tomato variety Heinz. I'm pretty sure this is not a tomato. I've seen some funny looking tomatoes in my time, but none that look like this. Pop me a comment in below. What do you think this is? Now, it is a vegetable. It could be a tomato. But I'm not actually sure. But I'm going to grow it just to find out. Because I'm curious now of what seeds were in that packet. So like I say, pop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'll give you a little look at the top as well. There you go. Something else I want to show you, just quickly before I go. Is this. Now, this was bought from a garden centre. And as you all well know, when you go to garden centres, you see all the nice pretty flowers and you think, oh, they're really nice. And this wasn't cheap. This was quite expensive. And you all go around and you feel the top. Yeah, that's been watered well. Yeah, that's nice. On getting it home, the pot's been bought. We noticed that all the buds are falling off. Every time we touch it, there's a few leaves falling off. So on further inspection, we took it out of the pot, and it was bone dry, absolutely bone dry. The top, probably around that much, was soaking wet. The rest of it, no moisture whatsoever. Now I thought most people would just sort of chuck it in the bin. So, oh well, I'll cut my losses. But I thought, no, I'm going to bring it down the greenhouse, give it a little bit of TLC. So we took all the dirt off the roots that was dry, made up some different compost, repotted it in new compost, which was also mixed with some fertiliser, and we also give it a little liquid feed on top. This was a week ago, and as you can see now, they're not falling off. Cobweb there. The flowers have started coming through, which is quite nice. I think I actually saved it. So, always, if you're paying a lot of money for flowers, and they don't look that good, it's worth spending an hour and a couple of quid on some compost and a little bit of feed to see if you can bring it back to life. That should last for a good couple of years now. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more, this 10 minutes or so, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.